This is one of the problems that has come in many tests, math Olympiads, math championships, and even some competitive tests like SAT. So the question is, a ball is dropped from 125 centimeters, and each time it hits the ground, it bounces to three-fifths of the height from which it fell. So basically, if this was 125, the next time it bounces, it's basically three-fifths of 125. But here is a trick, right? It says each time it hits the ground, it bounces to three-fifths of the height from which it fell. So if this was the height the next time, I'm just going to call this height as x1. And so this height is basically this height here. So then this one is going to be x1 times 3 by 5, and we'll call that as x2. Let's call this x2 as the height, this height. This one will be then x2 times 3 by 5. Basically, what we're doing is said another way, you can easily say it's 125 times 3 by 5. That's going to be the first time it drops, that'll be x1. Now, the next height will be x1 times 3 by 5, which will be x2. The next one will be x2 times 3 by 5, which will be x3. So basically what they're asking is how high does it bounce after hitting the ground the third time, which is what you need to find out. But what you're noticing here is that it's 3 by 5. So this can be written as 125 times 3 by 5, 125 times 3 by 5 times 3 by 5, 125 times 3 by 5 times 3 by 5 times 3 by 5. But basically, this is nothing but 125 times 3 by 5 times 3 by 5 times 3 by 5. But this can be written as 125 times 3 cube by 5 cube. The good news is that 5 cube and 125 is basically the same, so the answer is 9. So it jumps to a height of x3 equals 9 centimeters. You could have easily done this by just arriving at this answer and saying that, hey, it's just 125 times 3 cube by 5 cube, and you're done and you'll get the answer.